2 plus 4.78. Now this is a question. On a normal day, how do you expect a student who is in the examination hall to get this round into very good answers without having to go through all the rigor of long division, long multiplication and addition and all that? So the question will not be find the answer. The question is going to be find an estimate of this answer. So it's left to you now to do an intelligent guess. So in doing an intelligent guess, what you'll end up doing is look at each of these numbers and see how you can round things up to one significant place, one significant figure. So this is going to be, what do you think I can round this up if I'm to take it to one significant figure? It starts with a 2 point something, right? So it's going to be either a 2 or a 3. Should it be a 2 or a 3? Which is it closer to? As far as I am concerned, because the next number after the decimal place is less than 5, it's closer to a 2 than a 3. So this is going to be estimated as 2 times. How do I round this up to one significant figure? To one significant figure, it starts with a 1, right? So it's either a 10 or a 20. Is it closer to a 10 or a 20? Because I can see that the next number after it is below 5, so it's a 10. But if I want to take the pain, I can as well just leave this as 11. So the more you estimate things up, the more your errors are likely to be. But it's up to you. The most important thing is for you to know what you're doing, and you explain that I have taken this to their nearest one significant figures or to their nearest tens. So if you're taking them to the nearest tens, then you can leave that as 10 or 20. If you're taking them to the nearest whole numbers, this is 2, this is 11. So it depends on what kind of estimate you're on about. 3.132, like I said, to one significant figure, this is the first thing you can see. The next thing, is it up to 5 or not? No, it's not up to 5, so this is just 3. You've got a plus here. Then the figure I can see starting this is 4. But the number after it is more than 5. So I can round this up to 5. So this is 20 over 8. I'm happy to divide this easily, you know. If I had been kind enough to do 11, I would be having 22 over 8, which is also a good estimate. So when it comes to estimating your answers, different people can have different answers, but it's important that they explain what rationale they used in rounding things up. Was it based on whole numbers, or was it based on significant figures, or what exactly? So this gives you, how many 2's do you have in 8? 4. And 2's in 20 is 10. How many 2's in 4? 2. 2 in 10 is 5. So that's 5 over 2, which is 2 whole number, 1 over 2, which is 2.5. It's 2.5. I have chosen to leave my answer in decimal because the question was in decimal. If you had used 22, because if you had left this as 11, you're going to have 2 times 11 over 3 plus 5, and that's going to be 22 over 8. That's going to be 11 over 4. Okay, 11 over 4 would have been your answer. So that would be 2 whole number, 3 over 4. So I mean, anyhow you want to do it, but it's up to you to estimate. That's what we mean. So that's what it is about, and later on we look at some interesting questions. But at this point, I'm happy to say that we have come to a conclusion on numbers, and therefore it's up to you now to ask questions, and I will try to respond to all of your queries as they come in. But I want to believe that you've been following all the series, and you've been trying to solve questions based on the examples and give yourself new questions you can solve. It's always important that you solve questions and you give yourself questions It's not all the time you need to go and check past questions. You should be able to sit down and form your own question, because if you can form your own question, make your questions tough, you'll find the trick behind every question. And when you get to the examination and you see questions, you'll be like, oh, this is just like the kind of question I even gave myself. So it's easy. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. When you see a simple question, solve it. When you see a not simple question, love it. Until next week when I'll see you on algebra, take care of yourself. Bye.